engaged with a small toddler. Have you noticed a toddler listening to music? Have you observed how he's doing something with the music? Either dancing, or maybe just body movements, or try to mimic a sound, or maybe something talking about it? He's basically doing something with the entertainment he's getting out of music. Dear Toastmasters and guests, sadly, that is not the scene while growing up. While growing up, we are being used to being entertained or given something to enjoy. We are fed everything from our parents, from school, teachers, social, cultural, and religious institutions. We are being fed food, thoughts, dreams, entertainment, and even learning. After our infanthood, or shall I say, even during our infanthood nowadays, we are conditioned to become consumers. Consumers of entertainment, thoughts, dreams, everything. No wonder, the more we consume, the more we demand. And we as a parents assume that it's our job to make sure that our kids are having something nice to keep them busy and not get bored. So we run around making things fun for them, making things interesting for them, running from entertainment zones to activity centers, to TV, to gadgets, to what all not. But still they complain of boredom, which I feel means they need to be fed more. Why we parents lose our composure just because they ask us that it's our holidays, we have nothing to do, or I'm bored? I think the reason is we parents are guilty because we are super busy with our lifestyles. And super sales and shopping festival doesn't help either. We make sure that the moment our child demands anything, we are running to fulfill his wish ASAP and robbing him of the ability to have delayed gratification. And to top that, our smart kids. My niece, whenever she goes shopping, she loves everything available. She's like, oh my God, I really wanted to buy this. And I'm like, but you just saw it now for the first time. She's like, but still, I wanted it for so long as I remember. I'm like, really? My daughter has a very different take on consumerism. She says, you can't say that being consumers, we are not creating. We are creating profit. We are creating employment. And I'm wondering, what happened to my little toddler who was dancing with the music? If you ask me, what exactly has happened with today's generation? As Mike said, that when he was growing up, he was just sitting doing nothing. That's what we were doing. We were not complaining of boredom. So what exactly went wrong? Maybe they have a lot of shopping malls and we just had shops. They had shopping festivals and we had just festivals. We had imaginations and they have iPad. We have curiosity and they have Google. I have a very basic theory around it. Theory of lazy slave. I want to call my brain a lazy slave. The moment I don't give it anything to do, it has nothing to do, it becomes lazy. And the moment I give it work to do, challenge it to create something, it becomes dutiful slave. And to give our brain something to work is to challenge it to create something, to produce something, to do something with it. And creation and production require multiple layers of higher order thinking skills and multiple intelligence. And that results in a wealthy, mentally healthy and authentic child for you. One of the most essential habits of successful people is doing, creating, producing. We should not let our children just run a race and consume things. By consuming knowledge, he will score great in tests. But by creating, he'll be scoring in life. When consumerism comes as a major focus of our childhood, then we lose the ability we are born with, the creating part. We all are born with an authentic ability to create and produce. So how do we face this challenge? First of all, how about questioning our own thoughts about entertainment? Passive entertainment, active entertainment. How about understanding the need of entertainment under the objective of just relaxing? How about creating the environment? How many of us here have TV room with good sofa and everything? We create environment for TV, but do we create environment for reading corner, for library? And then we can't blame our kids to be consumers. Let your child not just eat, but cook. Maybe even arrange fruit on the plate. Let your child not just laugh, but create jokes. Maybe play a prank or do something weird. Let your child not just read, but tell something, tell stories, or write an opinion. Let your child not just be entertained, but let him entertain others. Maybe play a skit or put up a show. Let your child not just consume knowledge, but maybe create something, create a quiz or a test, or even put up a show of what he has learned. Let your child not just entertain himself, but give it to others as well. Maybe a little praise, a little gift. We all know that this is not only about children. We all are equal culprit in this. So the best thing what we can do is we can walk the talk. We can practice before we preach. The amazing thing which happens with this process is we not only learn how to create, produce, and do something with whatever has been around us, but we regain to our own authentic self. Now I'll leave it to you on how do you want to go further. Would you like to just consume or create? Thank you. Over to you.